Hey, it's me. I just got home from DI. Oh my god. Jim Tom is I need to move my mouse. Okay. Yeah, I can't see myself. Sorry if I'm doing anything weird. Sure, update it. Good. Now guys, I will be right back.
I can't believe you haven't got The Sims 5 yet.
Oh, it's not out.
Oh, it is out.
Really?
It just got out like yesterday.
You know how the time flies on me. Yesterday was the time of our lives when we were born. Anyways, in a summer haze, bound by this surprise. Yeah, that's so much shit. Okay, now guys, together we will see if it's actually out. The Sims 5.
The Sims 5 isn't out.
But you said it was.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I want to see the trailer.
I just knew that there was a trailer, so I kind of thought it was out.
Oh,
I only knew that there was a trailer, that's all I knew.
The Sims 4. A game filled with hidden secrets and Easter eggs. No, not this kind of Easter egg, but references to pop culture, movies, games, and more. Yeah, this game is filled with this. Hello guys, this is Doang, and today I'm gonna be showing you 50 Easter eggs and secrets that you might not know in The Sims 4. Of course, there are a lot more than 50, but I'll only be covering 50 of them, so it won't be too long. If you've known any Easter eggs or secrets that I didn't mention here, let me know in the comments. Okay, here we go. Sometimes when your Sims paint, they might paint this weird creature. It's actually a reference to one of the creatures from the game Spore, which is a...
Oh, I thought it kind of looks like a Teletubby. Does it all look like a Teletubby?
It looks like a Teletubby, but it has...
game also published by EA. If you're feeling angry or playful, or have the mean or evil traits, you will unlock a new interaction in a computer or tablet called Troll the Forums. Yeah, the typo is intentional, which correlates to the real-life internet trolls, where people intentionally bait other people online to get a reaction. There's a poster you can buy called Henry Puffer poster that shows some kind of a wizard kid. This is an obvious reference to the character Harry Potter. If you were an avid Sims 1 player, you might know this one. You can buy a painting called Tragic Clown. It functions the same as what the painting do in Sims 1. Well, almost. When you do the view Tragic Clown interaction to it, the sim will stare at it for a second and then cry. After that, a sound effect will play and a notification will appear saying that the Tragic Clown is nearby. A few moments later, he or she will appear and is supposed to look like this, and then they are supposed to cheer you up and try to entertain you, but will always fail miserably. But it's a bit buggy now because it will now summon a random sim with the tag Tragic Clown. But they don't look like the clown at all and won't make you sad. Additionally, you can still have access to the clown makeup, hair and outfit, have the set clown moodlet, and do the special interaction like fail juggle and tragic cheer up. There are tons of references to book titles in The Sims 4. For example, there's a book called Lord of the Swings, which is a reference to The Lord of the Rings, A Game of Groans, which is a reference to A Game of Thrones, the Blader Games referencing the Hunger Games, the first unicorn reference.
See that Easter egg and play with it. Right here, right now. I'm gonna play it with you. Right here, right now. Gonna be great. I'm gonna search up Tragic Clown.
Yes, I won hide and seek. The hide and seek. Oh, and there's the new. I just doing the hide and seek murder mystery. Oh. And now you can get all the box. Right? You can get out of the pickaxe. Oh, and this. I'll go on to
So get on the crafting table, like you just crafted it.
Oh no. I'm so scared that they're gonna fight it.
X is like some blah. Try that. Like, damn, you are so cute. Holding you so weirdly, Tim. He's so peaceful, I love him. Okay, so we'll open it.
Oh my god, that's the noise it makes when you die as a...
No, it was for you because you have more than
Yeah, but... I don't know.
I think because of the volume.
So, wait, give me up. I do one so fast. I mean, look how fast Ashley was. I know where all the people are.
Being the sea.
Sometimes people are just so
I love you. I love you. I love you.
so weird how the
Ultra on our leg. How cool. So cute. Great. Bullshit.
well, I know
Bullshit was this.
I know that these people are big, but some all the highways were fast.
I need to hang this up. Zero, just like okay. Game options.
Why am I music?
That. Like.
No one's gonna notice me. That's a good idea.
This light is movement. And actually, I'm gonna see what all I get. Well, got this looks cool. This looks cool too. Oh, dang. Dang. Oh, this looks like the Church Clown. I wonder what they put to the butterfly. Oh, goodness. Oh, I like this. Thanks. What does that have to do with anything in this class? EA's like a last-ish expansion pack. Where's the laundry? So probably, I know this was for me. Andre! So cool. So you're gonna do like some full now. There's a one that gives away the new expansion pack.
If I'm gonna do
It's gonna be witches.
I better get paid then.
There's gonna be new supernaturals in the Sims 4. I'm so happy. I love supernatural.
Oh my god, my son just.
I think I'm so solid. It's disgusting. She looks normal. Like normally. But whenever she's actually being played with, she looks horrible. It's because of the noise. The noise. The big one.
Oh my god, the secret
What is the last play always was? Like, nope. Like, you saw so much killed after the last one. Yeah, because you love to read. You're slightly annoying. And Ron, how would you get to the book? If you fail.
What?
Ah! Like, you know what I say. Sometimes I don't even know what I say. Very confused on what to do. Bookshelf. Look at him. Look at him. Owen! Ah! Oh, so now you don't have very much berry?
Oh,
F is Troy.
Wait, you're missing a shape.
So bad.
Yeah,
Chilo Panide Baima.
Go.
Binfahab.
I think that's talking about me.
Uh-huh.
One, I always think that one's on. Whenever I log in or just at a random time.
Pandale. Lindsay. Scheiben.
Like, especially the Grim Reaper. He's just like, hi.
This disguise is so good. That one. These people just walked next to me and they didn't know that I was. It's, but the thing about being a
Blossom. The new club's name is a Blossom. How do you heal it? Go there. I'm gonna cut off this room. Then wait, won't you still be able to get in here?
Cough noise, cough noise, cough noise, cough noise.
Yeah, John does not know how to cough, so he just uses.
Yeah, I just say cough noise.
noise.
Every time I sneeze, I say sneeze noise, sneeze noise, sneeze, sneeze noise.
It's very weird. I hate it. Wait. There we go.
And your cough noise doing.
The game is just confused. Like, what do I do? Oh, you set. Except for you.
I will get y'all. I'll get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Clean up.
No!
Okay, so today you're a human. How does that fail? She's like,
Really don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, you
Are
found
your
your
eyes are normal, or is that just how they are? Oh, I see a flag! Hello, flag. Hi. I see a flag. Wanna look at the flag? Here's the flag! Oh, the flag doesn't move. Hey, flag, you're stupid. It's true. Just stand there. It's very stupid of it. Stupid as it can be.
I dream of a dream of a life worth living.
Gonna dip with. Why not? We're already naked.
Oh, and you know what I dreamed of? Of a dream that life is worth it.
Oh, hi. And you forget to work or you... No, you're not... I'm not sure if you're from any of my expansion packs. Not here with me. I want you here. Skinny dip with me. Did I despawn? No, here he is.
Don't give up. Don't give up. No. Oh my
Do
god.
it. Yeah.
He's skinny dipping.
With him.
Wait, if skinny dipping is with your clothes off, when you swim and you have your clothes off, is that called fat? When you have your clothes on, is that called fat dipping?
No. Embrace. Oh.
Tuna.
Oh, talking about grilled cheese.
Who wouldn't talk about grilled cheese?
Romas?
Huh?
Or Bay? Florix? No way!
Oh, yips.
What does design mean? John, what does design mean?
Default. Pana Harnip.
I have a very
Onda
good
Baglafi.
question.
Shugabwapsa.
Warba.
Answer my question. Like, I'm getting out. And I'm saying nude. Oh,
Lord Merkbaloopa.
Proud of Fish Freaks.
Spinay.
For Bay.
Hoger Beret.
Then I see her bosom.
Oh, Yabahorn. Bautaba Boondle.
yeah.
Slaboon.
Jun, 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 jun. It is of course the same.
Shivan.
Kalahosha. Froben.
I just wanted to do
Yes.
it. Like, oh, now.
Snibara
Because
Watanini.
I told you.
Lamina
Oh, you
Exi.
like painting?
Finia
I
Pafin.
told you to.
Sawada.
Watanabe.
No.
Kumiao. Bouchard Flassel. Fool.
Get Willy. Yeah, yeah. Oh, now you swim together? Oh, no, you're just sick. What are you?
No.
I'm confused. Oh, ah, well. No, not.
It's so loud. I hate how loud it is. I don't like how loud it is.
I also made her have a swim outfit where she has the tail, but since that cousin content is down, because
Jensiva. Karoo. Turfna.
William.
and
no.
now she's in her underwear. It's her swimwear, but now you're in your underwear with a beautiful top.
Genja. Leaves Fanili
You know what? Let's
Borislik.
change back.
Funiata, huh? Funiata. Skeebs
That's
Sapula, huh?
Bootyata, what? Huh?
Karenzi.
Bootyata.
La. Piamba.
Shabini. Woon Fikshayama. Kularga Zakuni.
Oh, crap. She's bald. Because I'll put her sleep oil. Oh, that's like about peeing your pants. Okay. Good to know.
I mean, I have to think about peeing my pants before I pee my pants. I don't know about anyone else, but I got
she's I guess she saw the like thing this and then she walked back like bye bye bye, and it's us, John, it's us, we burned to death.
Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up, no, no, no. I'm free, this I'm life, greatest.
Like, we don't care, just go to the nether. Oh, you're going in the streets. Oh, now you're fine. Great. Ah! Oh, you're still alive.
We're getting hotter and hotter, sexy and hotter. Shut it down.
Who cares about the vote? Now let's make you happy. So you still don't forget. Okay. So now let's start the gathering. Let's TP back here to see if they actually just follow us. No, they don't. Well, you suck. You suck. You suck.
I know.
Yeah, you're a Jew. It's true.
Yeah, Bahorm.
Talk about Blossom. Oh, you said, wow.
Or a bay. Injame Manzo.
Harpene. Oh.
Blossom is the best. I love what Pay Blue is doing with it. Like, well, thank you.
Oh my god, I found the best hiding spot. Oh look. It's on top of the door. No one will ever find me. Oh my god, it's the best. It's the best hiding spot. Oh, it's the best hiding spot. Oh, it's the best hiding spot. I'll be here to save the day. Oh, Superman got one coming. I'll be here to save the day. Superman got one chance today. I love how one person's called like Blossom, like you know, like
No, this is the club's name, Club Blossom. But my character's name is Bloom.
I love how
Well, first name is Bloom. Well, not for. Her first name is Faye. Her last name is Bloom.
I love how
I changed it from Bloom to Blossom.
I love how her name is Bloom, but and then I love how and when in fall everything dies. Like wow, you're great at naming stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, I also named one of my sons Fall.
Fall.
Fall, F-A-L-O.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I saw that she's named Fall, and I'm like, wow, yeah, of course. Wow.
Why don't you guys try shape? Oh, yeah. I have this because I know it makes you sad for some reason. Don't want it to be sad. keep this, then I'll change the hat to something funner. Like a little chicken! Chicken! Oh, change it to a little owl. My club is gonna be quiet. And there's nothing that you can do to stop it.
I've been to save the day.
This is so cute.
Superman, gone
Wait.
to save. Oh, I've been to save the day.
Yeah, that will be that. Now, can just customize it so then you will have what? Yeah, if you're watching this right now, I want on your please add it to below. You must add it to below. Doodles are so cute. You have to please green, dish, and
Double this.
don't think they can see. Make it so they can. Okay. They can see you. Oh, so little children can have the bunny slippers now. Yay! You'll make it sure you have that. You're so cute. I'll make you so adorable. It's so magical. Boo. Will this guy only a bit wrong? You are amazing. These videos help me with the simple
Oh God!
Great Mom, one set.
Keep Luna.
Cool.
referencing the last unicorn, the little train that couldn't, referencing the little engine that couldn't, the frequently ending story, referencing the never-ending story, How I Dumped Your Father, referencing How I Met Your Mother, Akira Yamamoto, sorry, that's a tombstone, The 50 Shades of My Windows, referencing 50 Shades of Grey, Charlotte's Peak, referencing Charlotte's Web, The Swift and the Angries, referencing The Fast and the Furious, Where the Boardwalk Ends, referencing Where the Sidewalk Ends, and a lot more book references that I probably can mention. The Sims 4, a game filled with hidden secrets and Easter eggs. Well, almost. When you do the few tragic clown interaction to it, the sim will stare at it for a second and then cry. After that, a sound effect will play and a notification will appear saying that the tragic clown is nearby. A few moments later, he or she will appear and is supposed to look like this, and then they are supposed to cheer you up and try to entertain you, but will always fail miserably. But it's a bit buggy now because it will now summon a random sim with the tag tragic clown. But they don't look like the clown at all and won't make you sad. Additionally, you can still have access to the clown makeup, hair and outfit, have the sad clown moodlet, and do the special interaction like fail juggle and tragic cheer up. There are tons of references to book titles in The Sims 4. For example, there's a book called Lord of the Swings, which is a reference to The Lord of the Rings, A Game of Groans, which is a reference to A Game of Thrones, The Blader Games referencing The Hunger Games, The First Unicorn referencing The Last Unicorn, The Little Train That Couldn't referencing The Little Engine That Couldn't, The Frequently Ending Story referencing The Never-Ending Story, How I Dumped Your Father referencing How I Met Your Mother, Akira Yamamoto, sorry, that's a tombstone, The 50 Shades of My Windows referencing 50 Shades of Grey, Charlotte's Peak referencing Charlotte's Web, The Swift and the Angries referencing The Fast and the Furious, Where the Boardwalk Ends referencing Where the Sidewalk Ends, and a lot more book references that I probably can't mention here in one go, so go find it out yourself in the game. If you watch the TV, you might notice the scenes that were used in TV channels are actually recorded in The Sims 3. Another TV Easter egg is if you watch the Romance channel, you might find this TV show that you can watch with the story of a British royal family or some sort. It's actually referencing the plot of the TV show Downton Abbey. Even the title card looks similar. There's an unlockable punching bag that has some kind of a button combo on the side of it. It's actually a reference to the game Street Fighter, and the button combo is actually the famous Hadouken combo. One of the terrain brush is called Field of Flowers, with the description, perfect for singing and skipping, especially when wearing curtains. This is a reference to the movie The Sound of Music, in the scene where the children were being taught to sing on a hill and they began skipping while wearing curtains as their clothing. When you're hacking, you will always hear this sound effect, which sounds a lot like when you're trying to connect to the internet by using dial-up connection. In the loading screen, you might find tips that says, what power? The power of voodoo. Voodoo you do with high level of mischief skill. This is a reference to the movie Labyrinth on the first few lyrics of the song Magic Dance, performed by David Bowie.
Power of voodoo. You do. Mine is the babe.
In Oasis Springs, there's a household called the Roomies, and it consists of 3 men and 1 woman. This household is actually a reference to a TV show called New Girl. What strengthens this reference is the fact that the household's description says that this seems like a TV sitcom, and the name of the actress for one of the main characters is Zoe Deschanel, while the name of the woman in the household is called Zoe Patel. The title for the level 1 programming skill book is Turn It Off and On Again. This is a reference from the TV show IT Crowd with its famous running gag.
Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again? Hello, IT? Have you tried turning it off and on again?
If you take a look at the lesson menu, there's a page explaining about bugs in the game. If you look closely, there's an additional page below it called Bunnies, and the page description only says, yep, bunnies, and nothing else. This is of course a reference to the cartoon character Bugs Bunny from Looney Tunes. Like in Sims 3, you can actually influence your baby's gender while pregnant. To increase the chance for a boy, eat more carrots and listen to alternative music genre from the stereo. To increase the chance for a girl, eat more strawberries and listen to pop music genre from the stereo. If you buy the Tea Magic Personal Brewer, you can actually brew teas. One of the tea was named Earl Grey Hot. This is a reference to Star Trek, where Picard, the captain of the USS Enterprise, always ordered tea with that exact phrase.
Tea Earl Grey hot.
Tea Earl Grey hot. Tea Earl Grey
In the
hot.
mixology skill, you can actually make a drink called Dim and Gusty, which is a reference to a drink in real life called Dark and Stormy. There's a hidden achievement called What Makes a Sim Turn Neutral that can be achieved by having the fine moodlet for 48 hours. The name of the achievement is referencing from a phrase in one of the Futurama episodes.
What makes a man turn neutral? Lust for gold?
There's also an achievement called Hello Darkness My Old Chum that can be achieved by befriending the Grim Reaper. The name of this achievement is a reference to the famous first few lyrics of the song The Sound of Silence with the phrase Hello Darkness My Old Friend. Another Futurama reference can be found on one of the frogs that you can find. There's a frog called Hypnofrog, which is referencing the Hypnotoad, a toad that can hypnotize and manipulate minds in the show. In build mode, there's a window called Fenestral Maneuvers in the Dark, which is a reference to an electronic music band called Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. You can actually change the type of water puddles by going to the buy mode and use the design tool. What makes it interesting is that you can change the biggest type of puddle into a duck shape. You can find pen pals from the computer, in which they will send you postcards depending on where the pen pal is from. The postcards can come from Sunset Valley, Isla Paradiso, Twinbrook, Dragon Valley, Moonlight Falls, and a lot more. Those places are actually a few Sims 3 worlds that you can actually play in, except the postcard that comes from Little Heaven, which is a town from the Sims Social. If you upgrade your stereo with better reception, you will unlock a new radio station genre called Retro. If played, you will listen to several soundtracks from The Sims 1, Sims 2, and The Sims 3. In The Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat, there's an insect that you can catch called Dust Spirit, with a round spiky black body and big round eyes. This is a reference to a creature in the animated movie Spirited Away, called Soot Sprites, that looks exactly like that. Still in Outdoor Retreat, you can find some objects with the name Wolf Pits, and the description says that he is a television wilderness expert. This is a reference to a real-life television wilderness expert, Bear Grylls. In The Sims 4 Get to Work, you can find a patient with an illness called Bloody Head. This is a reference to one of the diseases in the game Dream Hospital with a similar name. Still in Get to Work, if you take a closer look at the author of the baking skill books, the third volume was written by the Swedish chef. This is a reference to one of the characters from Sesame Street with the same name. The second volume was written by Frank Oz, while the first volume was written by Bill Beretta. Both of them were once the puppeteer of Swedish chef. If you're in the scientist career, you can invent a satellite dish that could do stuff such as making hive minds, prevent abductions, etc. But another feature that's unique is that if you place it in your home lot and then check the channels of your TV, there will be a new channel with some random symbols as the name. If you watch it, it will broadcast some alien TV programs such as sitcoms, news, sport news, and cooking show. If you're a scientist, while brainstorming, you'll get a moodlet with the description for science. Successful brainstorming is successful, which is a reference to the formulaic sentence meme XY is X or redundant adjectives are redundant. You can go to an alien world called Planet Zigzag with the scientist career or using the rocket science skill. The name of the planet is actually Maxis, the developer of The Sims, spelled backwards. In Spooky Stuff Pack, you can buy paintings that might look normal at first, but after a while it will change to a creepy version of themselves. In The Sims 4 Get Together, if you go to the island here called the Bluffs and take a look far out into the sea, sometimes you might find a sea monster peeking out from the sea for a while before submerging again. It was already confirmed that this sea monster is a she and is named Emily. Also, since this is a special effect, if you have some kind of special effect player mod, you can do this. Still in Get Together, you can play a tabletop game called Don't Wake the Llama. If you look closely on how the game is played, it's a bit similar to another real-life tabletop game, Jenga. There's a stool in Get Together called High Ground, and the description says something about a fight near a pool of lava. This is a reference to a scene in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith where Obi-Wan Kenobi was dueling against Anakin Skywalker with the catchphrase,
"It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!"
In Get Together, where the game introduced the club system, there are some pre-made clubs, two of which were named Paragon and Renegade. This is a reference to another EA's game franchise, Mass Effect, where the two alignment choices the protagonist can choose were Paragon and Renegade. In The Sims 4 Dine Out, if you're currently dining out with someone, you can do the social interaction bemoan like of banana for scale. This is a reference to the well-known internet meme banana for scale. In The Sims 4 City Living, in some of the districts, you might find a lot of Sims hustling and bustling from the distance, but you can't go near them to take a closer look unless if you press tab and go to the free camera mode. After taking a closer look, turns out that they're actually fake Sims with really bad textures. And boy oh boy do they look terrifying. Still in City Living, there's the return of the game console. One of the new games you can play is called Density Effect. The name and the gameplay itself is an obvious reference to the Mass Effect series. Also, after you finish the game, you might get a moodlet called Commander Shepard, which is a reference to the main protagonist of the game, Commander Shepard. Still related to the game console, another new game you can play is called Genie's Curse. After you've finished it, you might get a moodlet in which the description says something about the princess is in another video game, which is a reference from Super Mario Bros. When you beat a world and Toad will say, "But the princess is in another castle." There's a painting in The Sims 4 City Living called "This Cake is No Lie." This is a reference to the game Portal with the famous catchphrase, "The cake is a lie." There's a new radio station introduced in The Sims 4 City Living called S-Pop. The songs in the station sounds like a mix between K-pop or Korean pop and J-pop or Japanese pop. In The Sims 4 Parenthood, you can finally buy a private journal to maintain children and teenagers' emotional stability. When you're selecting the colors, there's actually a black color and it looks pretty similar to the Death Note from the manga and anime with the same name. Still in Parenthood, you can buy a doctor playset that can be used by children. If your children use the toy frequently, after they grew up and work as a doctor from The Sims 4 Get to Work, they will gain a moodlet called Become a Doctor and mention that this is your dream job as a child. The same also applies to the veterinarian business from The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs. In Toddler Stuff Pack, you will find 4 similar decor items called My Stumps. The description of those objects is a reference to the song My Humps by Black Eyed Peas. In The Sims 4 Cats and Dogs, you can find a wall decor called Dag, I don't know, which is an obvious reference to the internet meme, Doggy, whatever you call it. If your pet is smelly, you might get a moodlet called Smelly Pet. Both the name and the description of the moodlet is a reference to a song from the TV show Friends in one of the episodes where the character Phoebe sang a song called Smelly Cat. In Brindleton Bay, near some neighborhoods, you might find kites flying in the distance. If you take a closer look, you can also see a fake 2D projection of a sim flying the kite. In the Laundry Day Stuff Pack, there's a decor object called Wreath of the Living Bramble with this unusual description. This is actually a reference to the game EverQuest, where the item description will be shown with the same format. Still in Laundry Day Stuff Pack, some of the objects have the name Wicker Whims. It's actually a reference to the name of an infamous not safe for work adult Sims mod called Wicked Whims. If you're still under 18, don't search for it, okay? I warned you. Wait, but I'll be 18 in 2 months. I never used it anyway. And those are 50 Easter eggs and secrets you might not know in The Sims 4. Of course, like I said before, there are still tons of other Easter eggs and secrets that I didn't mention here.
Yabosa?
Let's watch it now. By the way, make sure to make it so
Lame.
No, you won't leave. You'll probably just BTW me. It's not the expression either. Yeah, you were inspired because I put it as a group. No, so he left. You're judging. No. Will he appear again? When we you're always the tragic clown, but you're not even a clown.
So, I want to eat you. Nave.
I want to eat you.
Oh.
I'm gonna eat you. I will.
He just did the arm drop.
Polino.
Never think. Oh, he's just on YouTube. He's not gonna actually eat me. Oh no! I will come to your house and eat you.
What? You? This is weird.
Oh, Braza drove.
Hello. Yeah, he's ashamed. I found out his true secret. You are ugly. Who are you mourning? You don't even know that person. Oh, it's Belka. Go home. View it again. It doesn't appear. Oh. bubble bath. This is me. I love baths. Not like, I'm like, yeah, a bath. I love baths. I actually do. I will not take a shower. I refuse to showers. Showers are bad, but I don't like showers. Why? Why? Cause you need. Oh, don't possess it.
Oh.
Broken. No. Go slay repair it. That's all it took.
Vobita.
Lorna.
The harp. Broom Philippe. Belindio Zane. Lieutenant.
He also gave her wings, which she doesn't have.
Boy.
Febine.
What's that now? What's it all? You son of a pony. I'm your sword.
Yumpy Dorb.
Okay. Decide what I want. Scoop down, scoop down. Color panel. Is that it?
Huh? Oh.
Generates a fire. Shop. Bubblegum. Unable. Opa. Quasno.
Kosher Shanoi? Pivatanu. Obila slave.
Do I donate? Where's the cold blade?
Woksa, yimba yimba. Huh? Oh. Laugh at the toy. Doing Kobe. Sedna. Oh. Whibs.
Where's the club icon? Where's the club icon? How do I activate stuff like stuff? I'm gonna search it up on Google. No, actually YouTube. How to go to the, what is that? Club icon. Club icon in the Sims TH4. That's what I'm asking. The Woo Club. Doesn't tell me. So cute.
Onuba.
Jen, Steven. Karoo.
Hadish.
Jeffrey Barber Moore, huh? Floyd.
Hadish.
Antrepanamuska, huh?
Hadish. Yumba Zago Warpo. Larnoy Slosh, the Noi Markel.
Brother Shanishi. Barl Patham
Gone the block. Cool.
Yes.
Venosa Watanabe? Sapu.
Please help me. Help me.
I'll help you, but first you have to move.
I don't think you will know what I need. Oh.
with?
Sure I will, okay? Go left. Lots of girls. Don't even mad with the tip of my name. Can't fix it. YouTube won't let me. YouTube, you won't let me. Wait. Quiet. Oh yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah. I Lots of girls don't even need help. Very big help. So big. Mad with the tip. What to do? Would help me if I need help. Delete the Sims 4. Trailer and Sims 4 get together buttons.
Hey Simlies, it's Deligracy here, and I'm so excited right now because I get to show you guys The Sims 4 Get to Work. Woo! As you guys can see, there's also been a brand new game update, which is free, and that means that you get these colourful world maps now, so that's really exciting. It used to be all greyed out and blue, so I thought I would just point that out. And look, now in world view, we have a little bit of a scrolly like this. So there is the new world of Windenburg, which has come with the Sims 4 Gets Together. So this is kind of going to be a first look video, just at the world, and I think I'm going to have to do a CAS video and a build by mode video separately, just because, not because I want to make separate videos because then I'll get more views, nothing like that. I just really want to embrace the new expansion pack and not feel like I have to rush through everything to not make the video too long. So I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to release 3 separate videos. You can then pick out which one you want to watch, or you can watch them all. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so this is Windenburg. It's very beautiful. And the great thing about it is that there are like 3 parts of the world. So there's this private island over here, which has the amazing The Bluffs Island section as well, which we'll look into. Then we have the old town, the old town over here, and then a bit of old town here, which is like the be good. How do I, oh my gosh, how do I play them? Oh, there we go. Sorry, I forget the navigation's down in that corner now. It's a little bit different. Pardon me. I am a little bit under the weather. I have been quite busy this December working full time because I finished up on my job on the 23rd, which is exciting to go back to full-time YouTube. So here's a cool family. This isn't my family, but you do get to see a few of the new CAS clothes. The CAS is amazing, so I'm really looking forward to doing that video next. But yeah, so this is one of the builds, contemporary beachside, and if you go out here, it's just beautiful. Like, it's just, I love having a bit of beach in The Sims 4. I can't wait for more beach. I'm a total beach girl. And there's some great plains. There's little duckies and a bit of wildlife. And it's just a lot of fun. So what I actually might do is have a little bit of a look around. So over here is actually in the view, like from this view, you can actually see the island where the bluffs are. So from whatever part of the world you're in, you can actually see the other parts that make up the world. How else is this little lot here? Old look around to go and have a look. Go to some great Euro worlds, but anyways, let's go traveling. I want to show you some of the other places around the world and also the special lots. So let's go. I actually was lucky enough to
I'm going to put club review. The Sims, they get together. How to put on club. Penguin. Penguin gone. Whatever. Club. Stuff.
In The Sims 4 Get Together, you can create and join clubs, a new feature that lets you lead a group of Sims in activities around Windenburg. Here at the pub, let's check out some of the new clubs for you to meet and play. The Paragons, a group of popular Sims, are always rocking the foosball table. And the avant-gardes are still trying for a new high score. The icons above these Sims indicate they're in a club gathering. A club's leader is marked by this crown. In Get Together, you can join an existing club or create a club of your own. Meet Erin, Windenburg's newest resident. Let's create a club where she can meet some friends who share her interests. This is the club's symbol. It's how you'll recognize a club when they get together. Erin's club is for young adults who, like her, dig the outdoors. They love spending their days at a natural pool, their nights around the bonfire, and are never mean. These rules drive how Sims behave when they're together. You can begin a club gathering anywhere at any time, where you lead the action. With just one click, the free spirits can chill at a bonfire or cool off at a natural pool. Doing the things your club loves will earn you points. These points can be used to gain gameplay perks like skill boosts and social bonuses. You can unlock club handshakes and earn the ability to set a club's vibe. The free spirits are always playful. You can even create and customize an exclusive hangout for your club. This is where you'll find them spending their time. In The Sims 4 Get Together, joining and creating clubs gives you a new level of control. You'll meet new Sims and enjoy exciting group activities.
Hey guys, it's Fantasy, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Get Together Part 10. And before we get into this, I just want to say, I feel really guilty for the last part of how much I talked. I don't know. I haven't put it up yet, but when you're watching this, it'll be up. And I'm, to be honest, I'm, worried about your guys' opinions, which, even though I have to do what I think is right for my Let's Plays and stuff like that, I also care about your guys' opinions. So hopefully you guys understood where I was coming from, where, a Let's Play based on an expansion sometimes won't last as long, sometimes. And in this case, I think it's going to be like that. I know I, over-explained that, and maybe I shouldn't have, but that's just what happens sometimes when I'm, worried about talking about something. I just kind of ramble and ramble and ramble. So I'm really sorry about that, but yeah, I hope you guys understood my point regardless. And yeah, I hope you guys can enjoy this Let's Play with me while this Let's Play is going on. And yeah, we're gonna get into this. So Eden is always the first one to wake up, so yeah. I'm gonna have her. Okay, there's some dirty plates. I'm gonna have her cook something. I want her to, be somewhat good at cooking. I think that would be nice. Let's start with that in the sink as well. Okay. Also, I just want to say, not rambling on, but I just want to say, another reason this would probably be shorter is that I feel when I started this, I started it out of pure, excitement. I'm just so excited for this Let's Play. I mean, for this expansion. And I was, so excited when I first started it. And so, with my other Let's Plays, I'm, really dedicated to them. And, honestly, I probably shouldn't really have another Let's Play going on right now, but obviously I wanted to experience Get Together completely, and in my mind I was well, I have to start a Get Together Let's Play. That was three parts in a row if I'm not enjoying it. Made us complete the first thing. But now we need to achieve level 5 charisma skill and talk about clubs with 5 club members. Okay, this is another thing. Let's try to complete this before we...
You know what? Oh, wait, sorry. Brilliant.
Hello. Flish? Horm. I'm so diffish.
Yeah.
Go get your backpack and your lunchbox and John's lunchbox from my car and empty it.
What? Wait, doesn't John have to empty his?
You have to empty yours. I said get John's lunchbox, get your backpack and lunchbox, empty your lunchbox. Does anybody have the social living study guide?
I don't.
Go bring me your backpack, Owen.
I brought it in.
Okay, I need to see your binder. Put that back in your backpack. Is there anything else I need to see in your backpack?
One sec, guys.
Give me your binder. And after you empty your lunchbox does not go there. Owen. Please do what I'm asking. Empty this, put it up, hand me your binder. Do you have a Louisiana Purchase study guide? At what point do you think the pencils are going to make it out of your backpack? Alright, we need to stop. I need you to stop live streaming because we're going to actually look at some of this stuff now.
Okay, guys. So,
Deeply young.
Gamerish Brie. Accruits.
A baby? Leave it at that.